Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is having a great day as always. And, in today's video, I really want to talk about, you know, being able to discern in the spirit while using Moldavite. Now, if you guys have been watching my videos since from the very beginning, you have noticed and seen and joined me along in my adventure. And now, guys, it has come to a point in this Moldavite journey, where I am now starting to notice that when I wear Moldavite, I can literally tap into someone's heart and see their condition, right? Seeing the condition of their heart, meaning if they're lying, meaning I can tap into how they're feeling, I can tap into, sometimes what they're thinking. And it's really strange for me because sometimes people can say something, but in the spirit, it's not in alignment, if that makes sense. And, I know it may sound weird, to people who aren't really in the realm of the spirit or things of that nature. But for me personally, guys, I've always been, you know, um, I've always been exposed to things of the spirit, and especially like in the Bible, there were times when Jesus was able to discern what the Pharisees were thinking, about him and how they were trying to plot against him, and it's kind of like the same thing, there comes a point when you start wearing Moldavite very often that all of a sudden you can start tapping into what people are really saying. You can start tapping into the truth, so to speak. Meaning that when you're with somebody and they say something, but in your heart, right, you can feel their heart, something is just not right. Not everything is in alignment. You know that something is not 100% accurately correct or like true. There's something off about it. And I know it sounds weird, guys, but it's almost like you become a doctor, so to speak, and a spiritual doctor where you can kind of like even diagnose what other people are going through. And I'll give you guys a quick example. Yesterday, actually, I was in the computer lab at the school the summer school that I'm going to right now, and this guy walks in. And I can already tell as soon as he walked in, I could feel his energy that he was very angry. But on the outside, he seemed very composed. And as soon as he walked in, like I could just tell by the way that he was slamming things, not like necessarily slamming things, but just the energy. Like it felt very hateful, full of hate. And I noticed that as soon as he walked into the room, my heart started to hurt. And I was like, why am I feeling this? Obviously I had to ask, different questions as I was wearing Moldavite because that's the first time I've really ever felt anything like that. And I realized that I was feeling his pain. I realized that I was feeling the condition of his heart. And as soon as I felt it, I just released it because obviously I didn't want to feel what he was feeling because it was very painful. But as soon as that happened, guys, I realized and I understood what he was going through. And at that time, I just, I filled myself back up with love and I just kind of like prayed for him real quick. And then I just, I finished what I was doing and then I left. And it was funny though, because that was the very first time I ever experienced that, working with Moldavite and feeling what other people feel. But like I've said before, working with Moldavite also lets me disengage from that so that I'm not trapped or feeling what other people feel all day long trying to get rid of it. So I was able to tap into his heart condition and, really see how the condition, really be able to feel and to examine the condition of his heart. And I've been noticing that a lot recently. Like when I'm around certain people, I can literally quickly tap into what their real intentions are and then disengage from it. Now, I had never been able to do that before I started wearing Moldavite, so it is very new for me, and I'm still exploring this. But I also want to encourage you guys to try this out. See if you can tap into what other people are feeling. Maybe not like in an intruding way, but if it happens, just pay attention and become aware of when you notice these changes. Like maybe when you're around someone who's always hurting, or when somebody enters the room, maybe you feel a shift in the energy. Like just kind of pay attention to little things like that and see, right, how much more sensitive, so to speak, how more aware you are of other people and their energy as you start working with Moldavite, and see also how your intuitive skills also increase as well. So I really wanted to share that with you guys, that working with Moldavite, does increase your intuition. And not only that, it also lets you tap into, other people's hearts, and lets you see their condition of their hearts, and also lets you disengage from it so that you don't stay, trapped. Not trapped, but stay engaged in what they're feeling. And I know if you guys are empathetic empaths, I guess, that sometimes that can be challenging when you feel what other people feel, and it's hard to disengage from that. And that's something I've definitely noticed with Moldavite, is that you can feel it, but you can quickly also release it as well, which is one of the, I give that a thumbs up. It's like, yes, I don't have to sit with someone's other with other people's feelings all day long, and then take a whole meditation retreat to get rid of all those feelings. So I'm super thankful for that with Moldavite. And so, yes, guys, so I really wanted to share this video. I want you guys to also check that out as you start working with Moldavite, seeing if you can, not intrudingly, but if you can start to pick up on this intuitive skill that can be developed while using Moldavite, and seeing how it works in your life. And just let me know what you've been experiencing, or what maybe you've already experienced with Moldavite, in the comments below. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys have a really great day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys soon.